this was Rag Bhintalas, which is such a beautiful afternoon melody. And it's one of my favorite rags. Indian classical music and the rags have a great impact on human minds. It's a kind of music which is played and performed for entertainment, and it can also be used as a therapy. I'm going to share today my personal experience of how Indian classical music has impact all over the world. Few years ago, I was touring France for my concerts. It was my very first solo international tour, and I was very excited about this tour. But I didn't know what was going to happen next. Due to some technical fault, the flight was delayed, which resulted in me missing my connecting flight. So the journey, which was supposed to be around 12 to 14 hours, turned out to be 36 to 38 hours. And when I reached Lyon, my destination, I was pretty tired because I had actually traveled almost 2 days. And when I got my sitar, I have a habit of, checking my instrument inside the airport. So I check my instrument inside the airport before I leave. So I opened my case, and when I looked at my sitar, I was shocked. I picked up my sitar and I saw a big hole in the pumpkin of my sitar. It was actually broken, the pumpkin. And I was shocked to see that. And I didn't know what to do, because I had my very first concert the very next day, and I had a broken sitar in my hand. What to do? And I was tired, and now I was super stressed. My father, Pandit Shashank Katti, has been working and doing music therapy for past 23 years. And he had composed a piece based on Rag Yaman, which was used for stress relaxation. So I decided to, give my 2-3 minutes to that. And I'm gonna play a small part of that piece for you all. Yes. So even I felt that, and I could actually think of something like what can be done now. I have a broken pumpkin, and so I quickly called up one of my friend who's a flautist, and even he has been learning Indian classical music. He's a French guy, but he loves Indian classical music. So he told me, Chintan, we have a solution. There was a huge piano store in the town where I was going to perform my first concert. So the owner of that piano store was a great admirer of Indian classical music. And when he had come to India, he had bought 3 brand new sitars and he took it to France. And when my friend told this guy about what had happened, he was very happy to, he said, it will be my honor if an Indian musician can come and play any of the sitars. So he offered me to come to his shop and take any of the sitars. And I was relieved. I was like, thank God, we found something out of this. And after that, I played all my 9 to 10 concerts without any problem, and which were highly appreciated by the audience. And I was so happy to see that many of them were already following our legends of Indian classical music. And one of the lady came to me and said that we loved your performance, and the main thing why I like Indian classical music is it is soothing and relaxing. The alap and the jod parts are also, so meditative and so spiritual that it directly connects to your heart and soul. And that's the reason why I love Indian classical music. So the main part, the rags, plays, as I said, a very important role. It has a great impact on human minds. Few rags and the swars played in a particular way helps in stimulating the dopamine level in your body, which is extremely helpful in stressful situations. Even our ancestors, when they had put a lot of thought and study when they composed or when they were making these rags. When these rags played correctly can make wonders. They can, they can be very effective for any disorders and diseases. But you need to have proper knowledge of that. I have been learning sitar from my father, Pandit Shashank Katti, and I was lucky to have a musical background and the exposure to music since childhood. I used to listen to the practice sessions of my father and even my elder brother, Shri Chirag Katti, who is also a Sitarist. And his music and his performances inspired me when I used to visit his concerts. It actually motivated me to, learn sitar. I think for a musician or to learn any art form, consistent practice is must, and even learning. At any point, learning should not stop. I think learning is a way to rise. As much as you learn, and even with consistent practice, will lead you at a level and will lead, the consistent learning will make you rise. So I will be concluding my talk with one more piece in Rag Yaman. so much.